Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading and message, we have a message that is meant to find you right now. Remember that this is not a coincidence. Nothing in the universe is a coincidence. Everything is energetically connected. Everything is a synchronicity. So I'm sure that this reading will find you when it's supposed to find you. So let's see, what do you need to hear? What is the message that you need to receive in this time? I'm going to start with some angel numbers for today. So let's see, what is the message coming through for you? Spirit, what is the guidance you want to bring to this collective and the people who were drawn in today? Oh, let me see here, 21. I am inspiring. I am expressive. Okay, right away I'm feeling here a collective that needs to express themselves. Okay? You're being given a sign that you need to start expressing yourself. The world is waiting to see you. We have 444. I am protected. Wow. Okay. You guys are safe to express yourself. I feel like that's what you need to hear. And that's sometimes all we need to hear, right? That we are just safe to showcase ourselves. We're safe to put ourselves out there, because again, I sense a big collective here who is meant to put their talents out there, who is meant to showcase their skills, their art, their services to the world, because people need that, you know? People need you is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you have a lot of things to offer to inspire people. I see a lot of stars here in this collective, a lot of people who, you know, one day you will be inspiration for others. And you will be that person who inspires people to also go after their dreams. Also become like you. Remember, do you have inspirations? Do you have people who you look up to, maybe when you were younger? People who you aspire to be like? One day you will be that for other people. That's what Spirit is channeling to me for you. That you are going to be the inspiration one day for other people as well. And sometimes all we need to know is that we are protected to do this. We are safe to be ourselves. We are safe to express who we are. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds. And trust that you're where you need to be at the present moment. So something else that is finding you right now is that it's not too late. You're not behind. You're not, too far further. You're exactly where you're supposed to be for your own journey. Because remember, we all have our own journey to success. We all have our own journey towards accomplishing our dreams. And I'm seeing a lot of creative people here with a lot of brilliant ideas, life-changing ideas for some people, new trend setters, I'm seeing this collective is very creative and it's very inspirational. It's very inspiring. Trust your journey is what Spirit is saying. Trust your journey towards your dream. What else do you need to hear? What is the message meant to find you right now? Oh my God, the peacock feather coming in. Wow, step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. Yes, I'm telling you, like, this is your sign to express yourself. I'm seeing a lot of singers here. I'm seeing a lot of maybe people who want to be influencers, people who want to share their voice. Maybe you want to be a tarot reader as well. Maybe you want to start a podcast, but I see that your voice is your biggest blessing. Your voice is the biggest way of expression for you. And maybe this is something that you've always known. Like, at least for me, I always had a feeling that in some way I will serve the world through my voice. And that's something that, like, ever since I was 5 years old, I knew that about myself. And I didn't know how it was gonna happen, but somehow I knew that just my voice was meant to be expressed. It was meant to be heard. And that's, now I'm doing the tarot readings and I feel like that's how it manifested in my life. So I feel, again, your voice needs to be heard. This is finding you to remind you to step into your power, to step into your voice, find your inner voice and start expressing it. You are safe into doing so. Nobody is going to judge you. Nobody is going to not like you because of it. You know, maybe some of you need to hear that. Maybe you just need support. Maybe you need encouragement as well. So the peacock, inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. Wow. So this is powerful because I feel like a lot of you are just stepping into expressing your voice. A lot of you are just stepping into this very powerful tool that you have, that has been given to you by source, by spirit, by God. And this is going to change your life. You guys need to know that your voice is going to change your life. Not only your life, but I also have a feeling that it will inspire other people as well. It will change other people's lives. It will help other people's lives. So by you expressing your voice, not are you only fulfilling your own purpose and you're finding your own alignment, but you're also helping other people. I feel like you will serve the world through your voice. And when this reading finds you, it's going to be your rebirth. It's going to be a major time when you really step forward and start expressing this talent, because you know that it's meant to be listened to. Okay, let's see your tarot cards. What else do you need to hear regarding this? Spirit, can we please get the guidance for this collective? All right, we have 4 cards coming in. So you do also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck, which is here to remind you of how limitless you are, how everything is possible for you. You know, the Magician is there to remind you that you are the creator. You create your life. You create your purpose. You unfold your destiny. And it's also a reminder that because the universe is so perfect, you always have everything to begin. A lot of times we get so caught up, especially if we start to compare ourselves to other people, and you know, we look at people who are successful and we're like, how did they do it? You know, but you're looking at their peak. You're not looking at how they started. You know, like if you look back at my first video, especially on my main channel, it's I'm not sure if I even still have it back. Please don't look, but it's, you know, it's not good quality. And I don't even speak well in it, but it was what I had in that time to begin. And I feel like it's a reminder for you guys that the universe is so perfect. You always have everything to begin. You always have everything to begin. And the more you move along the journey, the more you will advance. So again, the Magician is here to remind you that you're limitless. You're an alchemist. You can turn something that is meh into something that is beautiful and amazing, you know? We also have the 2 of Wands. So I feel like you will be known worldwide. The 2 of Wands is such an expansive energy. It's you know, travel, it's countries, it's continents, worldwide recognition. I feel like you're meant to inspire the world, and I feel like this is going to reach a collective that the world needs your voice. And I feel like your voice will reach many countries. It will reach many people. We also have the 2 of Swords. So stop being indecisive. Stop, you know, the 2 of Swords, I feel like sometimes you guys play yourself down, or you're turning a blind eye. You're like, no, like that's not me. Like, is that really possible for me? You know, but Spirit wants to remind you, yes, that is so possible for you, and that you're so capable of doing that. The 2 of Swords, like, you really need to stop ignoring what's in front of you. Okay? We have the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands, I see the Queen of Wands as literally the celebrity. Like, from all the queens, this is my queen who's, you know, she's a celebrity. She's either like an influencer, like top of the game. Everybody knows who they are, you know. This is you. Like, you are meant to rule an industry. You are meant to be on the top of the game. So stop turning a blind eye to this, because this is within you. Please realize that this is within you. It's already there. Maybe it needs some work, right? It maybe needs some time to develop, and maybe you will need some time to find yourself into this. But I feel like you need a reminder to stay the course. Because I feel like a lot of you have already started this journey, you know, but sometimes we need a reminder to keep going. Sometimes we really need a reminder to just trust the process of how things are unfolding for us. And Spirit just wanted to maybe remind some of you of where you're going, where you're headed, because this is what's happening for you. And for your last card, you have the King of Wands. Wow, the Queen and the King of Wands. So, you know, maybe there are some females here, maybe there are some males here today who are meant to be celebrities, who are meant to take the throne. So this is your reminder that you are meant for success, for worldwide recognition, for your voice to be spread across the world and to reach so many people from multiple countries. And I feel like a lot of times with the Two of Swords, when it appears, it's also an encouragement to trust our inner voice. Because again, like with me, you know, I'm just giving, like, I feel like I resonate with this reading so much today, but what is coming through is like, for me, like I always knew deep down, again, that my voice was going to be something relevant for me. I didn't know how, and despite maybe some people telling me that maybe I didn't have the nicest voice back then, now I get so many compliments in the comments that my voice is nice and that it's very calming and peaceful. So, you know, like you just have to believe in yourself. The Two of Swords a lot of times can be calling you to trust what you feel within, despite what the outside world may be telling you. And maybe some people are telling you, oh, this is not good enough, or how are you going to become so famous, or how are you going to become so successful? But you have to trust the voice within. You know, you have to trust what your intuition is saying to you, what you feel like is destined and is meant for you. So trust your journey. You're not far behind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Now let's get your final message for today. What is the last message meant to reach you for this collective? Make space for it, okay? So whenever we're being called to make space for it, it means that something is coming in, right? It means that something is coming in. So expand your space, declutter your mind, declutter your maybe home, because I feel like Spirit is saying, call it in. You're making space for so many good things to come into your life. This is your chance to let go of anything else that doesn't resonate anymore. We also have the gratitude. So I feel like a lot of things that you will be grateful for are coming your way. Oh my God. Yes, you can. Wow. This literally warms my heart so much, because today's message, I felt it felt so sincere, and I really felt like you guys just needed to hear that yes, you can do this. Like, you can absolutely do this. This is meant for you. This is your destiny. And listen to yourself. Listen to what your inner voice is saying. Is your inner voice saying that you can do this? Is your inner voice saying, like, yes, I'm meant for worldwide success. I'm meant to reach people. My voice is meant to be heard. I'm meant to inspire people. And I hope that this is the reading that will finally, like, convince you that yes, you can do this, or maybe just remind you. You know, some of you might just need to be reminded of this. It's really important to always remind yourself, because it's so easy to forget. It's so easy to forget who you are, especially in this day and age when so many opinions are thrown at us, and so many criticisms are thrown at us, and everybody, you know, feels like they have the right to say to you who you're supposed to be. It's so important to keep reminding yourself every day of who you actually are, and to be in tune with your intuition, to turn a blind eye sometimes to the world and tune back within and say, yes, I can do this. So make space for it, because clearly it's coming your way, and Spirit is sending you this reading to remind you of your power, or to help you awaken to your power. depending on where you are at your journey. Remember, we all have our own journey, so I'm sure that this is going to find you when it's supposed to find you. But that is the message that I have for you today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.